Hey you guys, welcome back to Plan with B. It's Berlynn here. So I wanted to get on here today and film. I wasn't sure really what I was going to film specifically about, but I wanted to jump on here. I just knew that I wanted to film and chit chat about some things and show you some things in my planner. So we're just gonna kind of jump into all that and see where this video takes us. So first, I am filming using my new filming light stand thing. I don't even know what to call it, but I mentioned this on my Instagram and it was something that had been on my wish list and sitting in my Amazon cart for the longest time. It went on sale like, I don't know if this was like a month ago or so. I don't remember how far back it was. Time is kind of just flying by right now. So maybe a month or two ago, it went on sale and it was in my cart. So I decided to get it because it was a pretty good sale. And it's been something that I've been thinking about for a long time. And I kept going through all of those other like cheaper rickety stands that hold your camera, and I had to rig them up so like it was just awful. So I decided to invest in something that was a lot better and sturdier, and I love it. It is so cool. It's linked on my Amazon storefront, which I will leave linked down below for you guys in the description. But it's so cool because it's like a really sturdy, heavy base, and it has a light that you like extend out, and it has the section where it can hold your phone, and everything can be folded right back up into the base, and like everything fits. It's so compact, everything fits right into the base, but it's really sturdy and well made, and I'm loving it. I mean, I'll let you guys know in the future how it holds up, but I love it so much. So I'm so excited filming with that today. I've had people ask me to talk about this insert, and so I will talk about that today. I have some new freebies that I put up on the website. I've had some new inserts into my shop, and I have some life updates. So let's dive in. So first, I just want to kind of share with you guys why I've been a little MIA on, my YouTube videos, and I haven't really been posting many videos this year. And it's just because we've been so busy. I've mentioned a couple times that we've been house hunting, and it has been a very, very crazy market, especially here in my state. So it's been intense, and we have been house hunting all year, and specifically for over 6 months. And it's just been intense, and we have lost count on all of the houses that we put offers in on. And there were even a couple houses that we got our offer accepted on, and we went through like, our attorneys and the reviews and inspections and everything, and things just came up and it wasn't good, and it was things that, you wouldn't have known without getting inspections done. And we had to walk away from one. The other one was bad because the seller was dishonest and was hiding information from us, and so it's been rough, but we finally got a house, and I'm so excited, and it's perfect, and I'm so happy that, we were patient and we stuck to, at what we believed was right in finding a house, and we didn't just give in to what a lot of other people were doing to add in extra perks to get homes. So we're just so proud of ourselves and so happy and so excited that we are finally going to be moving. I mean, we've been renters for a very long time, and we're just so proud. And so like, we're finally going to be moving. So I've been so busy with packing and just paperwork, just so much stuff behind the scenes. And I've been deep cleaning and going through everything so that I'm not bringing anything into my new home that I don't want. So yeah, we've just been really busy with that, on top of, homeschool started back up. This is our second year homeschooling, and so that started back up. We started in mid-August, so I've been busy with that. We had a family vacation, and I'm just really busy at work because it is peak wedding season. Fall weddings are, that is where it's at. So I've just been crazy busy, and I just haven't had time to really film and do those types of things. So I do apologize that I haven't been on here much, but I do plan on getting back to filming more once I get moved into my home and get settled and set up my office space and kind of just have everything set up. So I wanted to come on here and film because this is going to be the last time I'm filming here in our current home, and I'm getting ready to pack up all of my desk stuff, my office stuff. So I wanted to just come on here and do a video. So that's my big news in terms of my personal life. I've also added more freebies up on my website, which is planwithb.com. And this is one of them. This is a printable calendar card. I do these every year and I do 4 months at a time. So I just put up September through December. I did that right at the beginning of September, but let me show you guys the other ones here. I have them back in here. So this is September, and then we have October, November, and December. They're in Monday and Sunday starts, and all the previous months are still up there. I don't get rid of them, so you guys can, you know, if you scrapbook or anything and you just need past months, they're up there. I also have some other new freebies that are up, which I'll show you in here, but I have some fall freebies, some fall dashboards that I recently put up. I can't remember if my last flip I mentioned the triggers list freebies that I put up. I'll show you guys those as well as we go through my planner. Oh, and before we start flipping through here, I wanted to tell you guys, I recently picked up the newest, I should say, I don't know if they're the newest. I don't know if my outliner has had something else since these, but these are newer, and these are the neutrals pack. I think it's called like antique neutral or vintage neutrals, and there's 5 that come in the pack. Let me see if I can find the others. But I love these. These are my 3 favorite. But the pack also came with a gray in it and then this lighter like peachy color. But I love these so much. Let me do like a little, let me do this. I'm sorry, I kind of don't have like any kind of direction of what my video is going to be today, but this is the green, let me see what it's actually called. It's called Olive. I love that. That is so pretty. And then I love this one as well. This one is called Copper. Love this so much. Then we have this one, which is beige, and then this light like peachy color, which is cream, and then we have this, which is like a cool gray. So I really love this pack. I love that they are like muted and more subtle and vintagey looking, and like these 2 colors are just, I love these so much. They're my favorite. You guys see, like, these are the kind of colors that I like to use, so I'm obsessed with these. Wanted to share that. I do have these linked as well on my Amazon storefront if you guys want to check them out. Also, we recently went to Michael's. I went there because I like to go into the aisles that have like all of the tombos that are just sold individually, and you can pick the exact color that you want. And I went to like look because I had a rewards coupon, so basically free money for Michael's, and I was like, I'm not passing that up. So I went and I was just looking at them, and of course in the aisle there's also the whole entire wall of like different kinds of pens, so all of these gel pens. And my daughter, she was like, oh mama, I really want a couple gel pens, and you know, so she picked out a couple gel pens, and it was so sweet. She was like, I'm gonna get 2, and I was like, okay, yeah, 2 is fine. And we started walking away, and she's like, wait, I need to get 3. And she goes back and she gets a 3rd one, and as we're walking up to the register, she was like, I got this one for you, mama, because it's your favorite color, because she knows how much I love dark green. So I thought that was so sweet, but it's so pretty. It kind of matches my shirt, but I love it. Do you guys remember Milky pens from back in the day? I know that's a long time ago, but I remember Milky pens, Milky gel pens, and we used to like write all over ourselves with them because they'd wash right off. And these, they're gel pens, so these ones wash off too. And not all gel pens wash off, but like these types do. And so my daughter and I were sitting there putting little tattoos on our hands, but it was so sweet. So I like this pen, so that's something new. And then of course, like I still just use like all of my favorite Tombos, and these 2 mild liners that I like to use, which are just the like golden yellow color and just like typical gray color. And I love Tombow, what is this, 228? It's all worn off. I don't remember. 228 I think is what it is, but I love this. Oh, I can look on my highlight swatch card. That's silly. Yeah, 228 Tombow. It's the top one right there. I need to update my highlight swatch card because I got new highlighters. But yeah, so that's just some new little items. I am really rambling. Let's move on here. So here we go. Nothing's really changed inside of my planner. I know I say that all the time. I sound like a broken record. I am sorry, but you know, I just don't really change things up. I put things in as I need them, take things out as I don't. I kind of just keep it updated as I go. I recently got rid of all the 50 million receipts in the back and got them scanned into Fetch and got them thrown away and out of my planner. So I need to refill my little card here with my washi tape because my daughter used a bunch of it while we were on vacation. So I do have a bunch of washi tapes here. I don't know, this is just some of them. They're all in my drawer here. I can't really get them. It's a mess, you guys. I need to pack. Everything's kind of a mess right now, but I need to refill my card, so I'll be doing that hopefully today. These sticky dots, I buy them on the roll from Amazon. They're in my storefront if you're interested, but these colors, I love them so much. I love like terracottas and coppers and rusts and like these dark greens and the browns. I love those colors so much. I love all colors, but they're just always my favorite in my planner. It goes into my inbox. You guys know I cover things up. I cover up pictures. I cover up anything that's like personal information, anything that might be pertaining to anybody else in my family. I just like to protect their privacy. So if you guys see anything covered up, that's why. So it goes into my inbox, my coded inbox inserts, some sticky notes. These are actually freebie sticky notes, these two on my website. These are old freebies. And then behind that, I have a sticky note from Perfectionism Prints. And my coded inbox is, I just have a bunch of pages. I'll show you guys a blank. There's a blank one. And then I have a brain dump in here just in case, a coded brain dump in case I need like to write more information. But basically all I do, you can code this anyway. The coded inbox comes with a sticky note in the download that's on my Etsy that you can have like a key code if you want to, and you can like set up your color code, number code, symbol code, whatever. And I just basically highlight in whatever color highlighter I have what is like urgent, needs to get done right away, or out here I'll write like due dates for things. I just keep it really simple. I mean, I just keep it simple and keep it moving. Agenda section, this little sticker my daughter just got me when we were on vacation. Be happy. I love it. It's so cute. And then it goes into my, what is this? Oh, my agenda section. So my yearly, this is from Peanuts Planner Co. In fact, I need to cross off August. And these stickers, I do not really purchase stickers, you guys, except for like my date dots. But it's very hard for me to not purchase stickers because I love stickers, but I feel so wasteful sometimes because I don't save many of my inserts. So because of that, like if I was scrapbooking or journaling, yes, stickers 100%, because that's something I'd keep. But because these things, most of these things get thrown away, like dailies and notes and just anything that I don't need past a certain date gets thrown away. I don't want to waste stickers. So, but I was gifted this. I don't really like go with like cheetah print and stuff like that, but there's some really cute stickers in here. So I've been using some of them here. So let's just pick a sticker. But this pack is cute. I used a couple of them in here and I don't even know what I'm going to use. So let's do the little sunglasses. These are cute. There we go. August is crossed off. We're already nearing the end of September, so I'm kind of really behind here. And then I also have from Peanuts Planner Co. the yearly dated bundle. I don't know what to call it, but this is where I keep a record of all important information like events and appointments and things that I might need to look back on. You guys know I also use my phone calendar. I use apps on my phone and stuff, but I like to have a written record. And these, I keep the previous year and the current year in my planner, and then in my like reference planner is where I keep all my past years. So this coming year, I will take out 2021, put it in that, and I will put a new one in here for 2023. So I just like to have a record of anything that I might need to look back on, and it's come in handy quite a bit. So I love these inserts. I love that pack. This was 2021. This is 2022 holidays. This is a freebie on my website. This is an old freebie. but it's still up there. And I do have 2023 up there. I put that up a couple months ago. And then I have my perpetual calendar with just important dates, birthdays, anniversaries, anything that I want to remember. You know, it could be like annual appointments that I have to get done, stuff like that. And then it goes into like my monthly / weekly. So this is the insert that I'm about to show you guys that I've had so many requests to see a video on, and I wanted to do a video dedicated to this insert, but I just don't know when I'm gonna have time, so I'm gonna talk about it a little bit here, and hopefully in the future I will have time to make a more dedicated video about it. So first, this vellum that's over top of it, this is a freebie from my website as well. This is one of the new recent freebies, one of my fall dashboards. I just printed it on vellum. I love this. These colors, like, oh, I love designing this stuff and using all these beautiful elements and just putting them together to create something. It's just so much fun, and you guys all are really enjoying these too. I love seeing them in your planners. It's so much fun. If you guys do post any pictures on Instagram, be sure to tag me at _planwithb_ because I love to see how you guys are using these things. Also, side note, please don't mind like any sniffles or raspiness in my voice. We are changing into fall right now, and you know, my allergies just go berserk every time the seasons change. So I kind of am just like dealing with that right now. But so this is the insert that you guys all wanted to see. I did have to use some stickies to cover some things up, but what I did this time, instead of covering up the whole thing, I just like cut little pieces to cover up anybody's name or anything like that. So if you guys see that, that's why I'm trying to show you as much as I can. But let's get into this. This is the month at a glance fold out, and I love this insert so much. There was just, I needed something that was going to work for me. I don't know. I just like came up with it when I was kind of messing around with trying to do something for myself, and then I had it in my planner for an entire month, testing it for myself to see if it was ready to be released in the shop. I do like to test a lot of my inserts, not like basic inserts, but things that I'm like really, like this one. Like this is kind of extensive. This has a lot, you can pack a lot on this insert, you guys. So this is the month at a glance fold out, and it's in my shop. It's undated, and then I do have a 2023 dated version, but only for A6 and personal size. But the undated versions are up in all of the planner sizes in my shop. So if you guys are interested in that, you can check it out. Oh, let me show you here. So this is the month at a glance, and as you can see, it folds out. So you'll put this in your planner and fold it, and you want to make sure when you fold it that it doesn't go over your hole punches. So always cut it and then hole punch it first before you fold it, because then you'll know exactly where to fold. You fold right up to those punches, just don't go over top. And then when you have it in your planner, it's like this, or you can fold it the opposite way, and then you can unfold it, take it out. I always slit my pages so I can easily take them in and out. And this is what the front looks like. So basically what I wanted to do is, I have a lot of inserts in my shop, and there's different things that I love so much about different inserts, and I wanted to kind of take my favorite aspects of different inserts and combine them into something that's just like this powerhouse of an insert to track everything on a monthly and weekly overview. So this is kind of like the monthly snapshot insert, where you have that like small calendar and you can date it. It has Sunday and Monday starts, of course. And so you have a little calendar overview where you can put stickers, you can put highlighters, you could write in there, however you want to do it. And then over here, there's a coded monthly task sheet. So this is kind of like a monthly inbox, but it's coded. So that's kind of like taking on the monthly, or I'm sorry, the coded inbox here that has the coding column and everything. So you can kind of code things to, you know, if it pertains to a certain person in your family or a priority level, however you want to do it. You can color code, number code, symbol code, whatever. And you can just write down your tasks here and check them off. Underneath the calendar, there is a section where there's date and details. So this is so that you don't have to try to write super tiny in these boxes, but of course you can. And this is great because you can kind of just put like a sticker or a highlighter or whatever you want up here, and then you can write the date down here and put what is going on that day, or you can write due dates for things down here. So if, you know, like you're tracking any bills or anything, you can write their due dates here. Then you have a grid notes section right here, which you can, you know, put more tasks if you wish, or you can just write notes, or you can have specific like to-do lists here, or whatever you guys want to use it as. And then down here, there is a tasks and habits tracker for the month. So it goes up to 31, so you can use it for whatever month you want, and you can write in whatever task or habit and track. And then on the back side, it has a weekly overview for the entire month. So depending on if your month has 4 weeks or 5 weeks, depending which month it is, there's versions in the download that have a 4-week and a 5-week spread. So the ones with the 4-week just have a wider note section, and it just has a little tiny overview here where you can write in appointments or anything, special events. You write your dates in here. There's Sunday, Monday starts. There's a very light gray box at the top where you can write the date range for that week. And then below it, there's a tasks checklist. Then over here, there's notes where you can write more tasks for the entire month, or you can just journal, write whatever you want. I love this. This is perfect for me and just how I plan right now. I don't need a lot of space. I'd rather pack a ton of information on a single sheet rather than have a ton of sheets with just a little bit of information on each. That's just how I've always been. So many of you have purchased this insert and love it, and I see you guys tagging me, and it's so fun to see how you guys are using it, and I am so happy that this insert is so helpful to other people as well. And I'll show you guys how to kind of use it here. So this was the month that I was testing it. I was testing it in July. Mine, I personally dated for myself for 2022. I do not have 2022 dated at all listed anywhere. So what I basically did is I used my Tombow here, 228, and I used some of my stickers, my date dot stickers from this sheet here. And I just kind of marked off when certain things were happening. I wrote little notes. And down here I put dates to correspond with the stickies up here, the little date dots. And then I just did my like monthly task list. I coded it by urgency. So if it had a little bit out here, just like my coded inbox, if it had something out here, highlighter, that just meant like get it done this month, versus like I tend to like move things, migrate things a lot. I've just been so busy that things have been getting pushed month to month. Then down here on my tracker, I did like daily tasks, and I have here, it's very hard to see, but I have my zone cleaning, and in very light highlighter, I put which zone, which is behind the check mark, so it's hard to see. And then I would check it off after I did that zone, so that I just kind of knew where to go, and I could see my zone cleaning chart, which I have to retype because it's still in pocket size, because it's very old, and I have to retype it, and I have to retype it anyways because now that I'm moving, things are going to be a little different. But so I just went through and checked it off. I did pretty good with checking everything off this month, but I am not good at following through on checking off those types of things. And then on the back side, I just had my weeks here, and I just wrote down any kind of like time sensitive things up here. I was testing it, so I wasn't like full force writing everything on it. Have just like things on here, little tasks. So I really love this. And then this today's sticky note is an old freebie from my website as well, and I just washi tape them. I don't even print them on sticky notes anymore. You don't have to, but I print so many of these that I just stopped printing them on sticky notes, and I just print the sheet, cut them, and use a piece of washi tape and stick them on because I think the washi tape looks cute. So it adds just a little pop of something in my planner. And then this was the following month, and as you guys can see, I'm not good at these, you guys. I'm just not. Can you guys see that? Like the little numbers right there? That's where I wrote in what zones to clean, and then I was using my little zig dot pen here, and I was just dotting it instead of check marking it, which that's how it went. So yeah, and then on the back side here, same thing. This one I really started to get more into writing all my stuff down. I love seeing this, like just everything kind of in one place, even if it's crowded looking. And then I got some of these page markers. I'm so excited. I finally got them. there's like a waiting list that you have to go on to get these, and they're just so beautiful. I love them so much. So this is the 3 moon, and this is the one where they're closer together. There's another one that has 3 moons, but they're like spread further apart. But I just love these little page markers sticking out, and I did hole punch mine because I didn't want to lose them or have them fall out of my planner. So I hole punched them and cut slits so that I can just put them on my current, you know, wherever I am currently in my planner. And this one is one of my favorites. I love this. It's so pretty. So these are from Alo's Creative Corner. Love those. And then this is my current month here that we're at. And what I did was, I personally, for myself, this is not in my shop like this, but this is how it's in my shop, but I instead printed mine. Well, I had to format it this way. So I put the weekly overviews on the front and back because of the fact that I'm using that yearly from Peanuts Planner Co. and because I use my calendar on my phone and everything, it was just easier for me, instead of doing this, to just have just this. And that's what's working for me right now. I'm sure at some point I'll switch back because I do that stuff. But this is like what's going on now. And I just use this for like additional to-do lists, and I gotta write stuff in, I gotta cross stuff off. I've got a lot going on right now. I don't even have, do you guys ever write so much stuff on your inserts and you don't get any of it checked off, but it's because you're doing so many other things that you just don't have written down, and so you feel like it looks like you're not doing anything, but I'm doing so much, it's just not written down, and I'm already doing it and it's done. I'm not going to go back and write it down and then cross it off. So this is just the current view. We have our house closing coming up, but that date is probably getting moved because of just things going on. So yeah, I just have the rest of the year in here, and I just go through and I just write stuff on them when I need to. Then after that, spoke to log. Nothing's really changed in here. This is a freebie from my website under the vellum patterns category. This is from my Etsy shop, sticky notes, printable sticky notes, little notes. I can't really show you guys. Isn't this so cute, this little cat clip? Or maybe it's a dog. This might be a dog. I'm not sure. Might be like a little corgi. But this little clip, it's so cute. And then it just goes into my spoke to logs, which I need to print more of because I'm on my last sheet here and I only have 1 box left. So I had to cover those up. But then it goes into my currently section. More sticky notes, sticker. Oh, I don't think I showed you guys. Did I show you this little sticker? Isn't that pretty? These stickers I got from Andrea at Joyful Paw Prints, and she is the one who made me this planner that I got custom made that I have a video about. So she sent some stickers with it and they're so cute, so I put them in my planner. So this is from my shop. This is from I have in my shop grid notes pages, and this was one of the designs that I made, but I just blew it up and took out the grid for myself personally and just printed it on vellum because I loved what I put together and just pop of color. So this task reminders triggers list is one of the freebies from my website, and this was mine that I've had for years, and you guys always would comment on it saying how much you liked it and, you know, if I would offer it to you guys. But there's things on here that pertain specifically to like me and my family. So I did an all new one months ago where I basically just like kind of generalized it more so that it kind of can pertain to anybody's life and just use it as a little triggers list for task reminder. So this is on my website if you guys are interested, and all of them do have something for on the back because I don't like blank backsides of inserts. So they all do have some sort of design on the back. Then I have my library insert. This I just use to write down how many books we check out at the library and when they have to go back by. In fact, I need to update this. I don't have several of our most recent ones written down here, so I do need to update that. Again, I've just been so busy. My return log I have in here. I use this because I like to get things online, and sometimes it's like shirts and things like that, and you know, you're kind of like trying them on, and I just write down like what has to be returned so I don't forget to return it and to know how much money has to go back onto my card. So And this is just a note from my daughter. This is the grid notes, by the way, guys. Here's that design that you guys saw here. I just, like, for myself personally, removed the grid in my program, and then I blew it up and printed it out just so I can have it on vellum. But you guys, I mean, even with the grid, you might be able to do that. You may not really see the grid that much if you guys want to try it, but this is just one of my, I love this one. A little note my daughter was writing. These were our gel pens. This is what we were writing with. We were writing little notes back and forth to each other, so. And then I just have a ton of notes behind here. And here's another one of these from Oli's Creative Corner. And I just want to note this. I could kick myself, I swear. I at first had this taped with very strong double-sided tape that I have to one of my dividers, my currently divider, and I was gonna leave it like that. And then I was like, no, I kind of want it hole punched like the other ones and put into my planner. When I went to take it off, which I was doing very carefully, but when I went to take it off, I like accidentally pulled it funny and it lifted the laminate a little bit. So just so you guys know, when these come to you, they are perfection. They are so beautiful. No kidding, so many people want these page markers, and I'm so happy that I finally had a chance to purchase them. But this is not usually like, I don't know if you guys can even see it, but it's not usually lifted like this where it's lighter right here. It's pressed well. They're beautiful, but I ruined it a little bit and I feel so bad, but I love it. It's so cute. I love the copper color. And then behind this, I have tons of notes. I have tons of notes, and they're all on like various floral grid note pages from my Etsy shop. And I just can't show you guys all the notes, so I apologize. I'm just gonna go to the back here. And then I have this is from Salty Katie Co. This is one of those jelly pocket pouches, and it has a pen loop on it. I love this thing. It just adds a little punch of like fun in my planner. Put in here just like some photos of my daughter where she's kind of like looking out, and scrapbooked with some copper paper that I had. It's really cute. And this, by the way, I want to say the shade that I got in this, it might be called Carnation. I'm not really sure, but it's a very, very, very pale pink. It's so pale that you almost can't see it. And I wanted the all clear, but there weren't any where I was ordering from. They were all out at the time. So this back part is clear, I think. At least it looks clear, but where you can see it's like doubled up here, it's an ever so slightly like pink hue, as you can see. I don't know if this back is all clear or if it's all the same color and it just looks, I don't know, you guys. Anyways, it's really pretty and I really like it. That's all I'm gonna say. Then it goes into my Plan with B section. Again, I can't show you guys anything that's in here, but I have a lot of like guides and information and notes and projects and my inventory, like of all my inserts and all my freebies and everything. And then this is another one of those page markers, which is so cute. I love this black ribbon, so I just have that in here. This is another design that I have on the grid notes that I just blew up and put on here. And then going through, just trying to see if there's anything that I can show you. I do have my content creator stats tracker, which I'm so far behind on filling in. I have project and event plans in here, just a blank one ready to go. And then I have my orders section here. And here's what a blank one looks like for custom orders. This is for when people ask me to like list something in their planner size in my shop that I just don't have listed yet. And so I just write down their name and what they want listed. Then I just have an easy place to check all that off. And then I have my work section. This is another sticky note from my shop. And this washi, I think I have it linked on my Amazon storefront. It's a pack of washi. There's various washis in the pack, but I really like the combination of like the florals, and there's fruit on some, I think. So it goes into my work section, and I'm sorry, you guys, something else that I can't really show you guys. And I just have lots of private information and contact information and notes, and I have a coded inbox in here, and I have reference stuff and guides. There we go. So that's in there. Then I have my home section, and this is another freebie from my website, address change triggers list. This is something else. All these triggers lists are things I've had for so many years that I've kept in digital notebooks, and I've kept like in my pocket planners and stuff like that. And I wanted to make it for my A6, and I also wanted to make it available to all of you, because an address change triggers list is something that people don't really think about having, but it comes in handy for so much more than just moving. Like, this is going to come in handy so much because I'm getting ready to move, but if you guys ever have to change anything, like your personal information with any kind of company, this is going to kind of give you like a triggers list to be like, oh yes, I have to call, you know, my gas and electric company, or I have to let the post office know, or, you know, go to the DMV. Like, it just has a good roundup of places that you might have to change personal information. So grab it. It's on my website if you're interested. And again, everything has a backside so that it's not blank. Packing guide. This is another triggers list on my website. Pretty self-explanatory. Just use it kind of to, like, you know, trigger my mind when I'm making a packing list, and I can kind of go through here. And this is a generalized one, so it's not just pertaining to like where I typically vacation. I have things on here for, you know, if you go camping, if you go to the beach, if you go, you know, to the mountains, kind of things that just generally you might want to pack. And one thing I did not type on here, but I wrote it on mine personally, right down here at the bottom, and it's put mail on hold. I didn't write it on here because it's not something that you pack, but I wanted to mention it in my video because it's just a good little tip if you guys want to handwrite it on your own too. But put your mail on hold. Not everybody does it, but I always do it when I go on vacation, just so I don't have a ton of mail when I get back. So I just wrote that there. And then it goes into my little houseplants care guide. You guys have seen this a lot over the years, and this is just like my own plants personally, and you guys loved it so much that I did put this as a freebie on my website, but it's only an A6 because I made it just for myself. So I put up what I made for myself on my website. So if you guys have A6, you can get it, or you guys can try to, like, you know, scale it to fit your planner if you want. But this just gives some general care tips to specific plants that I have, house plants. So I just have those. Next, I have a categorized list. And these inserts are also from my shop. I love these because it just gives a breakdown of different categories and then kind of like little lists, so that you don't always need a full sheet. So I like these. I used this little sticker pack to have this little like cheetah print. I don't know. I'm probably gonna take it out because I don't really like it, but this is like my home one. I have one of these in each section. So this is different things for my home. So a wish list for my home, a someday maybe list for my home. You know, I might put some other things on here pertaining to home in the future. Project and events, more project and event planning. And if you're wondering why the paper is like ever so slightly different colors, it's because this is 20-pound printer paper and this is 28-pound printer paper. So this I love so much more. It's thicker, it's brighter, but I have to use like this paper when otherwise if I use all this paper in my planner, it's gonna be so stuffed it won't even close. But I use the thicker when I have like specific heavy duty inserts that I need to like, anyways, you guys get the point. Just have some of these in here. And then I had like my deep cleaning list on there. More notes, more notes, more notes. Lots more notes. Lists. I am a list maker, you guys. I make so many lists. Then I have, this is from my shop, as well as this one. So I have my home measurements and my home maintenance. I used to have one filled in for my current home, but because we were, you know, house hunting, I took that one out. I put in a new fresh one in here, and I can't wait to fill these in. I'm so excited. And I also have these in, I have a big house binder with just like all the information that I have for my home and different things. And I have these printed in that big binder so that I can like have a record of it, and it's easy and it's at home, it's on the shelf, it's for, you know, my husband and I can each access it. But when I'm out and about, like especially if I go to like Home Goods or something, or if I'm like, you know, at any kind of place where I'm shopping for anything for my home, I love having a place to look for measurements of things, you know, like doorways, how big is the couch, how big is the space to put a couch, how big, just different various things. I like putting sizes of beds on here, so I have to transfer that information, but like knowing how big our beds are with their frames to know like where we can move it in specific rooms. And it's just nice because if I'm ever out and about shopping for anything, I can reference this and see if it's something I can purchase, if it would fit in my home or fit wherever I need to put it. or fit through the doorway at that. So I have that in here. And then I just have vehicle maintenance in here as well. And I still haven't filled this in, but I have one of these in here. And then it goes into my family section. Little things my daughter made. Just old notes. Ain't no hood like motherhood. This is an old freebie from my website. A note from my daughter. More categorized lists. This is like our family one. I have to fill this in more, but I'm gonna have like a wish list for family. I'm gonna have like, you know, family fun, like day trip ideas, vacation ideas, just different things that pertain to like family things. And then I have this, which I have not filled in yet because I don't like these little strips that I did, so I'm gonna redo it. But this is for, I homeschool my daughter. We're in our second year of homeschool, and I wanted to create a list of different books, podcasts, that I want to listen to and read, and then field trip ideas and, you know, accounts to follow who post like good inspiration and tips for homeschooling. So I have that in here, and the list insert is from my shop as well. There's one that has 4 boxes and one that just has 2, which you could use for lists, you can use for categorizing things, you can use for, you know, daily if you want to, whatever you want. Behind that I have my extracurriculars insert for my daughter, but I can't show it because it has info on it. And schedules for dance and gymnastics, and what else? More lists. This one is the one that has the 2. So just have that stuff. Then I have a health and wellness section. And this is from the Neutral Planner and VicPlans collab. I love this. And then this is a freebie from Life as Monica. Love this. I've had this for so long in here. And then behind that I just have, again, categorized lists for health. So different things like a someday list and things that I need to research. A section is for researching. I have medical information overview inserts in here, and I have medical logs in here, things that I cannot show. So in my financial section, which I can't show you guys, I'm so sorry, but I keep my financial key insert, which is from my shop. I keep account registers. I keep a debt tracker, debt log. I don't remember what I called it. And then I have my income and expense overview inserts in here. Let's see if I have a blank one. These are also from my shop. This I track like my Plan with B stuff on. So just, you know, write in the dates, and then I write in my income and then my expenses and kind of total everything out. And then there's coding columns. You guys know there's coding columns on so many of my inserts. And the financial key insert, which has an overview of like all of my monthly bills that get taken out, and I have one for personal and one for Plan with B, also has a key at the top where you color code different categories or different things. So like I might, you know, code one as Etsy, and I might code one as YouTube or something like that. So have all that in there. Behind that I have notes, and which is basically blank paper, and then I have my little Tombow stuck here. And then in the very back I just have a page lifter and this paper. You guys, I just got done filming and realized that my camera cut me off and it stopped filming. Back here I just have some little things in the pocket, some little drawings that my daughter did, and she always draws me little cute things for my planner, so those are cute. And back here, and that's everything, you guys. So I guess we'll call this a planner flip slash kind of chit-chatted about this insert, and got caught up on some life updates and new freebies that are out. And I guess that's it, you guys. If you guys made it this long, I am super impressed. So thank you guys so much for sticking around. Thank you guys so much for the support and the love, and I appreciate you guys. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.